Because as you can see, there's 25% more moustache on tonight's judging panel. Kirk Pengillich from INXS joining us now. You know, it's a tricky thing to do to ask an artist to be critical of other artists. Have you got the cojones? Are you able to, are you up for this challenge?
I've taken some tips from, these guys, and I'm ready to be mean.
Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. But our next performer is Tan Bowie. And look, normally you wouldn't think that Tan and rock go together. But you're going to be surprised. Let's see how he went when he met Kirk.
I've chosen the song Shadow of the Day by Linkin Park.
It's a great song. I mean, it's one of the best songs, I think, that's been written in the last few years.
What I've learnt from all the weeks being here, you've got to stick to what you do best, because if you don't, and what I found out is when I start trying to be something I'm not, people see right through it.
Well, it's a rock night. Why don't you let someone else play the piano? Right. Would it work starting, on the piano and then moving away from it, perhaps? That's a good idea.
Yeah. They're right. There is a lift in the song. The song goes somewhere. It's not like the song is like that. It goes like that, and it's like... So I totally take that idea on board because it works. For me, it works musically. I won't feel like a total try-hard.
And I think that's really important, that he feels that separation from the piano and gets up and be's the entertainer. He needs to be an entertainer, not just a piano player in a bar in Melbourne.
This is Tan Bowie with a Linkin Park hit, Shadow of the Day.
The coals both lights below the window. Close both blinds and turn away. Sometimes solutions aren't so simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only way. And the sun will set you.
That song made me really nervous during rehearsals. I'm okay now, but I was very nervous, okay? Because, you were going for those big notes that you're so comfortable with and not listening to the small nuances that are so important. And as I said to you before, when you're going to sing something and it's going to be soft and you lose your air, use a little bit of vibrato and it just sounds as sweet as, well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Marsha.
Thank you for your advice. Thank you.
Yeah, I was nervous too, because, we discussed about the key and that, and were you comfortable with it? Because when you hit the high notes, you're just on. But, you listen to everything that Tim and I spoke to you about, and you got up off the piano, and it was good. It was really good.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And you didn't smile all the way through it too.
Mate, last week you were so great, and this week you seem to be back to where you were a couple of weeks ago. Like, yes, we know what you do really well. You do those big notes well. Oh, for God's sake. Who let those people in? There's just something about you. Like, you've got such a great top part of your voice that everyone wants to be in there with you. But I looked around while you're performing and no one really cared that much. You know what I mean? There is that sort of, they're sitting here, they're in the TV studio, they're watching you, you're doing a reasonable job, but there's just no care factor there. I don't feel that you're going to have people embrace you. And I don't know what it is. I'm not sure what it is. Something's missing.
I think I know what it is, actually. You've got a really capable voice, right? The problem with you, Tan, is you're consciously capable, right? And what you need to be is unconsciously capable, by which I mean don't think it, feel it. That's what truly great artists do. You are overthinking everything, like it's a piece of engineering homework or something. It's music. You've got to feel it. And you overthink everything. That's what the problem is. It's got to be an emotional thing, not a mental thing.
Sure, I'll work on it, mate. Good on you.
But, by the way, I care.
Thanks, mate.
Well, that's a pretty good endorsement, Tan. If you care at home, then you've got to get behind Tan. Make sure he's not in the bottom three tomorrow night by calling 1902 555562 or prove you care by SMSing Tan to 191010. But of course, you've got to wait till we open the voting lines later on in the show.